how are you? If you are not subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for more updated technical and real life video. Today my discussing topic is distance relay or impedance relay. The distance relay, the operation of the distance relay is depend on the magnitude of the current and the power in the protected circuit. So the ratio applied voltage by current V by I equal to Z. Z is the impedance and V by I. This relay is operating by help of the impedance value. Predetermined, if the value is predetermined, the value is already given to the relay, predetermined value. If the value is less than this predetermined value, then the actual relay will be operated. And how this operation is just going on, we are just going to discuss. An impedance relay, torque produced by the current element opposes by the torque element by the voltage element. In that figure, from the PT, the torque is generated, the torque is produced by the voltage element. The voltage element torque is generated and the current element, just they are opposing each other. So this is the pictorial representation of the impedance relay, how the impedance relay is connected with the PT and also the CT. What is PT? PT is the potential transformer and CT is the current transformers. And we, by help of the PT, we are getting the voltage of the line, and by help of the CT, we are getting the current of the line. So by help of the current and voltage profile, we are just calculating inside the impedance relay. So what is the function? Z equal to V by I, where we are getting the voltage from the potential transformers and we are getting the current from the current transformer. So this relay has the fundamental things: V by I less than predetermined value. Suppose in this picture, this is the generating station and this is the switchyard of the generating station breaker, and this suppose a substation. Suppose this is Kolkata. Suppose this is Kolkata and this is Durgapur. Kolkata and Durgapur, and this is suppose the NTPC power plant. NTPC power plant. From this NTPC power plant, the transmission line is feeding power to Kolkata substation, and at Kolkata substation a circuit breaker is also present, CT and PT is also present, and impedance relay is also, or distance relay is also connected as per the diagram is concerned. And at Durgapur substation there has also the impedance relay, potential transformers, current transformers, etc. And this is from the Durgapur substation towards the Jharkhand or towards the Asansol substations. Okay, now we are going to discuss about when some fault is just in between Kolkata and Durgapur, the impedance of the line is predetermined. Considering the impedance between Durgapur to Kolkata is ZD. ZD is the predetermined value of the impedance. Suppose a fault is just happened here in between Kolkata and Durgapur substation. So if the fault is happened here in this point, then the impedance, that means the current is flowing through this current is just coming from this way and the fault current is just rotating in that way. So for that case one voltage profile will be generated as per the fault current is concerned. So the impedance will be low because the current is high here. If the current value will be high, the impedance value will be low. So in that cases, the Z, the impedance of the fault location impedance will be less than the impedance between Kolkata substation and Durgapur substation. So the relay will sense that the predetermined value less than predetermined value impedance has been generated and calculated by help of this numerical relay. And if this numerical relay will calculate that particular Z value, suppose this is the ZD1 value is just calculating by this impedance relay, and by help of this impedance relay the fault current will be flow, and that fault current will trip the circuit breaker. Accordingly the specified circuit has there, the current will be flow from the CT, and that CT current will go to the relay, and the relay connection is connected with the 86 relay, and that 86 relay one coil is connected with the circuit breaker trip circuit, and then by help of that path the circuit breaker of Kolkata substation will be tripped. If it is nearest to the Kolkata substation, so Kolkata breaker will be tipped, and if the value is so big, then the both side breaker will be tripped. And if the value is less and the fault is nearest to the Kolkata substation, so this relay will be tripped, this breaker will be tripped. And if the fault magnitude is low and the fault is happening nearest to the Durgapur substation, so the Durgapur circuit breaker will be tripped. Suppose a fault is just now happening outside the protected zone. This is the protected zone. And this relay is just protecting the line this side and this side. So if the fault F1, the fault within the specified zone, that is the F, and now the fault is F1. If the F1 fault is happened here, then this relay will calculating the impedance from the fault location, as the predetermined value is ZD, and now suppose ZDD1, the ZDD1 impedance is calculating by this impedance relay. If the ZDD1 value is greater than ZD, so this is not the protected zone for that impedance relay. If one impedance relay is here installed, and by help of the CT and PT the connection as per the connection is given here, then that impedance relay will sense this F1 location fault and calculating in between the concerned value, and that particular breaker will be tripped, but this breaker and this breaker will not be tripped. So the distance relay is just calculating by help of the impedance of the line. So it is very important. The voltage element excited the PT by help of the PT, and the current element excited by the CT. So the main basic things is relay tripped if V by I equal to Z is less than ZD. Here Z is ZD1, so ZD1 is less than, here ZD1 is less than ZD, so the relay will be operated. In that particular case, ZDD1 is greater than ZD, so the particular breaker or relay will not sense that this is not our protection zone. We will not provide any tripping sense or tripping pulse to the particular breaker, so that sections will be isolated, and if the relay is connected here, so that faulty section will be out, but this healthy section will be normal, so uninterrupted power supply will be there. Now we want to discuss about the RX diagram. This is the R axis, this is the Y axis, Z1, Z2, Z3, it's the zone. The Z1 is the zone 1, Z2 is the zone 2, this is the zone 1, this is the zone 2, and this is the zone 3. So distance relay has these features, zone 1, zone 2 and zone 3. Now developed relay has 5 zone, 6 zone, 7 zone, 8 zone is depend on the requirement basis. So we have just discussed about the zone 1, zone 2 and zone 3 relay. So RX diagram of zone 1, zone 2 and zone 3 relay of the distance relay. Zone 1, we are discussing about the zone 1. Response time is 2 to 3 cycle. Zone 2, zero point 3 to 0.5 second. Zone 3, 2 second. This is the time delay. Time delay is provided with the zone 1, that is the T1, that may be the T1 time delay, that may be the T2 time delay, that may be the T3 time delay. So depending on the T1, T2 and T3 and depending on the requirement, we are just calculating the zone 1. Suppose from Kolkata substation to Durgapur substation, it is the zone 1, or from Durgapur substation to Asansol substation, it may be the zone 2, and from Kolkata substation to Kolaghat substation or the NTPC power plant, the transmission line is the zone 3. It depends on the relay engineer to putting the particular zone for their benefit purpose. So friends, if you are interested to show my video, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for more updated technical and real life video. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you very much.